All right, guys, welcome to Action Living. I'm your host, Sun Bru Brandon. Also in the studio today, we have Sam the mailman. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
We've also got Jimmy at the controls. What's up, Jimmy?
Not too much, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. Now, see, we're going to do the whole, whenever y'all ask me that, I've already said I'm doing good twice. It's like one of those habits I got to break somehow.
You did sound, too, like you had a 70s puking voice there right at the very beginning when you said hello. Did you realize that?
What do you mean 70s puking voice?
When you talk like this and you hate.
Oh, yeah, guys, welcome for tuning in today. It's thebarlive.com. My name's Big Dave, and I'm not homo. All right, guys, let's talk about what's going on this week. First of all, what's the latest on Big Dave? Do we know what's going on over there? Jimmy, any contact?
No, I haven't heard from him.
Can you shoot him a text message?
Do I have to?
Yeah, you actually do. This time it's called on the job. You got no choice. What are you going to say? Like, just simple question. You coming tonight? Yes or no? Text back yes or no.
When exactly did I become the program director of this operation?
I don't know, dude. You're the control board.
Engineer
dude.
usually doesn't, make sure that the show shows up. That's usually program director.
Give me your phone, Brendan. I'll text him. When you're done. Just pull him up.
I'm really hoping that Big Dave has lost my number.
Yeah,
I'm not giving him mine.
Really?
No.
I asked Jimmy about this before the show, and he did go, here you go, Sam. Show him some love. And don't put love in there.
Hit text message or what?
Yeah, hit text message.
Okay.
And then type her away.
Oh, you don't have a keyboard. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You're not used to iPhones?
No.
It's one of those things where you're going to hit the wrong button. Like, people think I'm the biggest idiot in the world. Because my thumbs, man, when I'm texting, dude, I hit a P instead of a T. And at what point do you get tired of just going back to fix all those mistakes? You guys ever do that? I mean, what kind of phone do you have, Jimmy? Let me see hold it up so I can see the keyboard. Do you have a keyboard or do you have a touch screen?
Yeah, I have to have a keyboard.
Keyboard. Okay, so those are pretty easy because you can almost be blind and do those correctly. But it looks like a really small one. Let me see. It's pretty tiny. You ever hit the wrong button?
No. I mean, you get used to it has like little bumps where you can kind of figure out where the buttons are. So
are you used to filling on things with bumps?
Sure. For the sake of this show, why not?
All right. So you don't text the wrong thing too often on that, okay?
Nah.
Because I had a BlackBerry and I never had problems, and you just nailed it. It has bumps on it, and there's little ways you can also feel what you're pressing down on. You know what I mean? You kind of scroll across. I don't know, man. Have you texted on an iPhone before?
Yeah, but I just don't really care for Apple products.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you've done it before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have trouble texting? Hitting the wrong letters?
It's not bad until you need to do something else. I'm more of like a multitasker. So like I'll text while I'm talking to somebody. So I'll be looking at somebody dead in the eye, but I'll be texting while I'm doing it.
And that's where the iPhone is almost impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't do it.
You can do it sort of, but you're going to have some, if people are understanding that they need to kind of decode your text, you can do it. But I'll tell you, dude, they have the autocorrect, and it just starts correcting things all the time, so I just turned it off, man. I liked it, but, man, it was correcting things that shouldn't have been corrected.
It'll do that on my phone too, the Android that I have. It'll autocorrect.
Well, like I said, I'll start texting in my own little language though, or certain things, and it tries to correct the spelling.
Oh yeah.
So I get annoyed by that, so I turn that off. So the problem is people are liable to get a text from me. Jimmy, you've got a text from me probably said something stupid before that didn't make sense, right?
Yeah, I always just assume that it's somebody with a touchscreen.
Okay, so it's pretty known that NP really means no, not MP or something. All right.
NP?
Well, I'm just saying, like if I wrote, my answer for you today is NP, like N as in Nancy and P as in Paul. You're gonna know that I'm saying the word no, right?
No problem.
Yeah. You could think no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, NW then. If I put NW.
Yeah.
If I text the wrong letter, I'm saying you would catch on to what I'm saying.
Well, what I would immediately do is like if you put like NI, I would assume that you meant NO because that's right next to the O.
Okay. All right.
Or I guess NP is right next to it too.
Let me tell you the biggest problem I have with this. It's not when I text you, Jimmy, directly.
Uh-huh.
It's when I frickin' Facebook on these things.
Right.
Now the whole public sees that I'm an idiot. It's out there. Show up to the back nine between 6 and 7 o'clock. Wrong text, wrong button. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it on blast, and I'm really bad because I'm always busy. I don't have time to go back and check everything. I'm thinking about what I'm texting. I assume I did it the right way. A lot of times I'll leave words off, punctuality, just everything's a little bit messed up. And that's where I don't need to be on Facebook, dude, unless I have lots of time to read what I'm texting. Because I have to go back and correct so many Facebook postings. And my friends are always busting my balls. And, I mean, look, I admit, my grammar is horrible. My punctuality's not, I'm sure I'm a bad speller, okay? But I'm not half the idiot that I look like I am on Facebook, okay? Or in my text, for that matter. So, you guys text, do your Facebook from your phone?
Yeah.
Pretty much all of it?
I don't.
Sam?
No, I don't go on Facebook on my phone at all.
Really? Okay. Like right now, I think I should be posting that we're on the air. Sam, do you mind helping me on that so I don't do the screw up like I probably would do? Get myself to Facebook here. Gonna put a little nice little. Ooh, here's a new friend that's pretty hot. Always nice when you go to your Facebook and you have a new hot chick that's a friend, huh? Makes them me a lot more inclined to accept them. Because are y'all at your caps on your Facebooks where. Do you guys when y'all accept people, do y'all look at who they are before you say yes or no?
No, not usually. I'll just accept anybody. I just now got back on Facebook, so
Yeah, you're
gotta rally the troops.
trying to. What do you mean rally the troops?
Nah, nothing. I don't know. Just try
Hold on,
to.
did you try to break away from Facebook? But in all fairness, you've realized you can't do that yet. There's too much people using it.
Well, Google Plus came out, and I was really hoping. I basically tried to lead the march over to Google Plus.
Okay.
And at the end of my march, I turned around, and there was one person with me.
Your followers were one.
Yes.
You're about like our motorcycle or club, which we have one prospect right now. You had one Google follower.
Yes. So he and I, we hung out at Google Plus for a few months. Made it our only place that we were hanging out with. But, it ended up just being us hanging out in a hangout. So, we came back to Facebook.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right. I'll tell you right now, dude, I think Facebook, first of all, has made my life a whole hell of a lot easier, dude. I never caught on to how to get my text club going. I'm not my text club, my email club is going. I mean, you guys got a lot of email people, like I guess a database of email people?
Me, no.
No?
No, email is already starting to go the way of feeling dated. You know what I mean? Like it's already going in that direction.
Yeah, I think the text clubs are where it's at if you want to really market to people. Because Facebook, let's be real, Facebook has too many notifications nowadays. Okay, so texting's where it's at, and Facebook's where it's at. I think everything else right now is way down below on the list. You know what I mean? They're all sharing a small part of the pie, very small chunk of it. So all right, well, there's where we stand on my bad text messaging and my bad Facebooking. Here's what I'm realizing as we do the show right now, guys. I'm running a business aside from this show right now, okay? What I've realized, it's going to get to a point where I'm going to have to take my phone and not have it on me because I get very distracted when I get a message about something that's sort of a problem. You guys ever get problems during the show that are, like, I don't know, Jimmy, you don't have a pet. What kind of problem would you get that would distract you, man? Is there
Well, I
something
do have a pet, actually. But,
oh, do you? What kind
yeah,
of pet do you have?
A dog.
Oh, that dog, it's your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the one that was neutered or spaded or something
Yeah.
had the
Yeah.
ring around the collar.
Poor guy.
All right, I thought that was Sam's dog, man.
May as well be because Sam, treats him, with all the gets him all the attention that he needs. I am the neglectful father of the dog.
Okay, so who picked the dog up when he got neutered?
Me, I did that. I took care of him.
Did you take him to drop him off to get neutered?
Yep. I waited 6 hours in Denton.
Jimmy didn't even
About 4 at Starbucks. I had to keep moving because I was afraid they were going to kick me out.
Did Jimmy visit the dog? Why?
Well, no, he went up in the morning, came home in the afternoon. They do it quick.
Wow. I got to be honest with you. I was over at y'all's house several times during that process. I never saw the love from Jimmy to that dog.
Oh, he did. He was when he
I'm
was.
just saying I didn't see it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
he
you
did.
taking the dog to multiple times trying to get to go to the potty.
Yeah,
taking it
a
outside.
day and a half later, he finally went.
I saw the companionship between you and the dog in the living room.
He's a cute little guy.
I thought that was your dog, man. Wow. So maybe Jimmy couldn't bear to see or know what's going on there.
That's actually really true of that day because I was anti-neutering. I didn't feel that it was time for him to depart with his friends that he had known for so long, and I was in a bit of protest, and then
Well, he was when I take him to the dog park when he's trying to hump every single female. He does it now. He just runs around and has a good time. He's not trying to hump anybody. And I'm not getting dirty looks, and I don't have to follow him around now and pull him off of female dogs.
Well, if I were to get castrated, I'm pretty sure I would stop trying to jump on top of girls and hump them in malls. But, you know.
We might need to castrate you.
But, you know, there's still something that you're going to feel like you're missing, you know? You're going to know that you're supposed to be doing that. And that's why he has that defeated look on him. He's putting on weight. He doesn't even care anymore.
Wow.
Why bother?
Now, Sam, if you had a pet before, I mean,
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I've had dogs before and cats.
And cats, okay. And since you've lived in Texas, have you had a pet?
No, I never got one.
You know what's funny is Pugs has a dog named Blue. Is it just me, or have we been thinking that dog was going to pass away for the last 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, that dog has been on death's door more times, but keeps recovering.
Yeah, he's been on death row for a long time. And every time I turn around, Pug's like, well, I'm walking Blue. I'm like, well, that dog's still walking? Because you made it sound like his days were numbered years ago. And I've seen the dog. He actually looks, to me, healthy. I mean, you've seen him recently, Sam, right?
Yeah.
Does he look healthy to you?
Yeah, he still looks good.
I don't get it, man. I don't know what I don't know if Pugs is setting himself up for. Oh, this is what happened. Blue's been sick and now he's gone. He was gonna maybe give the dog away and felt bad about it, or what the deal was.
Well, there are times when he was, but you know what? The power of recovery.
The power of prayer.
Yeah. Well, no.
You said yeah,
No, I said the power of recovery.
but then when I said the power of prayer, you go yeah.
No,
no.
I said no. I thought you were repeating what I said. No, not prayer.
You said
There's no
yeah.
such
You
thing
caught
as
yourself.
prayer
You
in
caught
religion.
yourself though and pulled back.
Yeah, there's no such thing as prayer, religion, God.
Well, thank goodness that Pugs has it, because look at him.
I don't think Pugs is religious. You look at
Who's that picture?
this guy, Greg Woodson. He's a photographer. You might know him. Have you ever
Yeah,
worked with him?
I know Greg.
It's one of the girls that he
What's
shot.
what girl's that though?
Samantha Shane for All Stars Scottsdale.
Okay, she looks pretty good. She's
Yeah.
not a local though, so we can't support her. We only support our DFW bikini models, right, guys?
Hell yeah.
Hells yeah.
Speaking of which, is any coming in today on the show?
I believe the little Mischief Marlena's going to be here. Ooh, what a good
Oh.
name for her, Marlena Mischief.
I saw a hottie here when I got here.
Oh, Belinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belinda's. She's just exited the building.
Are
though.
you guys working things out?
We are communicating.
Oh, that's good.
We're in talks. How's that sound?
You know, I don't know if this is going to start any issues, but last week we talked about the fact that you asked me if you and Belinda were completely done, if I would ask her out without even asking you, and I said, hell yeah.
Right.
She came up to me the other day when we were at the Tailgaters event, and she said, you know what, I would go out with you. So she must have heard the show. She must be like, okay, don't need Brandon's permission. I was like, ooh,
So
thank you.
when is y'all's first date?
We're not. You're still there's still a situation going on with you and her, so I respect that. Whatever that might be.
How nice that she doesn't. Did you catch that, Jimmy? It's glad she's
Well, she said she heard some of whatever conversation last week, so. But yeah, she was doing an awesome job on it. Is there any more bike washings coming up? Because guys, she does an awesome job. Somebody said, "Hey, will you wash my car?" And she goes, "Yeah, no problem." And she washed the car for him. She just didn't do bike. She washed the car for him.
she'll wash a bicycle.
Yeah,
She's a hard worker, dude. She is a hard worker.
I should have had to do my car.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man. Yeah, we're doing every Sunday, man. We got even this Sunday. It's Easter, but we're gonna go do. We're gonna do a. Hold on, what do we call it? The rotten egg contest. We're gonna do rotten eggs, catch an egg. But we're gonna have a stunt show going on in the parking lot, man. So we're gonna have a BMX stunt show for practice. We're getting ready for our season. So thought, what the hell? If we're gonna practice. Why not do it in front of people? Parkour. Jimmy, you got all excited yesterday about the parkour. Mm-hmm. You gonna throw in the running shoes and maybe bust a couple moves?
I'm gonna have to see what they're like. Are they gonna have like a setup?
Nah, these are hardcore. They'll just find anything. They might jump off the hood on your car, do a little
yeah?
backflip. I don't know. Now they got to work with it. We might have a setup out there. I mean, it's going to be the ramps. They usually jump off the ramps and stuff. We got to incorporate them into our BMX show. And usually there's a motorcycle which won't be out there that day. But that's how we do it, man. But if you feel free if you want to do maybe a spinning jump.
Yeah, I may just be tempted. Who knows?
Now, what time is the event? Because it is Easter, and we do have to. Some people will be thanking their Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Isn't that the day,
it's after church.
Is that the day he rises?
Yes.
Okay.
Today he rose, yes.
He allegedly rose.
Mm-hmm. He'll be there with us, Sam.
Oh, really?
Yes, he'll be
Special guest appearance.
Now, who's doing
That's
the
gonna
BMX?
pack the
JC.
place, huh?
Is the BMX thing? Is Patrick Stevens coming out?
You know, I got to talk to Pat. Probably no, we can't do motorcycles.
Oh,
the back
okay.
now. We got in trouble. We got shut down by the police over there one time. So
For people who don't know who Patrick Stevens is, he does motorcycle stunts.
yeah,
right?
it's called sport bike stunting. It's basically to put it in layman's terms, ninjas riding doing wheelies on a ninja. How's that sound?
Okay.
Yeah, I wish he'd come out, man. It's funny. I was just thinking before you said that. I was thinking about him. I'm like, why not invite him out? But then as you said it, I was like, hold on, that's right. The back nine made sure that we don't have any kind of motors out there.
So it's bike stunts.
Yeah, BMX. It's pretty cool, man. I think you'll be for a practice session, it'll look just like a show. We're going to actually do a show because we're figuring out our show. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see pretty much what we'd put on next week in April. We're going to be down there for the Live Green Day at City of Plano, Shops of Legacy. Going to be showcasing some break dancers, some parkour guys, BMX freestyle. And that'll be brought to you in part by Richardson Bike Mart and also Plano Cycles. So they're going to both be supporting us, man. Two competitors are going to team up together for the greater cause of spreading the word of BMX and bicycling and all sorts of biking.
And what time's the event on Sunday?
The event I'm talking about in Plano is from 10 to 6.
No, but I mean this Sunday.
This 3 to 6.
3 to 6. And it's car washing, bike washing.
Bike car wash will be going on, yeah. Bike car wash, BMX stunt show, a lot of stuff going on, man. Now the only thing is the wash will get nixed if the water overflow, which we can probably redirect it, is going into the area where the bikers are. Because wet tires, wet rubbers, probably not a good thing.
And do you know which girls are going to be out there yet?
I'll tell you one. Guys, you ready for this? That new girl, Tina.
Was she the one that was out there this past Sunday?
Yes, the first contestant that got in a bikini.
Okay, I didn't see her.
Oh, man, Jimmy saw her.
Yeah,
Well, there was so many. I'm sorry, there was so many bikers around from where I was sitting. I couldn't
Yeah.
really see.
Very, very. What can we call her, Jimmy? The tantalizing. How about Temptation Tina? Tina Temptation?
Seems
I like
fitting.
that. Tina Temptation on the stage. Guys, get your dollars out. Former Musketeer and 1991 Hawaiian Tropics model winner, Miss South Dallas. Boy, I got in trouble one night. I was announcing some of the girls, and I mentioned that we had a Miss South Dallas, and some of the people in the club must have been from there, which I'm from there, and they did not take they didn't think it was that funny when I said it.
Why don't you do? I don't know if this would cause, but remember years ago when we were at Live 105.3 and we do a Miss Live 105.3 contest every year.
Yes.
Do you do a Miss Sun Bru contest every year?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
do you?
We don't really have the Miss Sun Bru. We have the Girl of the Year. Y'all weren't at my awards banquet, were y'all?
You had an awards banquet?
Well, the calendar release party
Oh, okay, yeah.
also incorporates the girls. Like the Girl of the Year last year, the Girl of the Year, the Model of the Year was Haley Davis. The Girl of the Year this year, model, and the Body of the Year last year was Tawny Eubanks. This year, the Body of the Year was Haley Davis.
Now, are these girls to go out and do Sun Bru events locally, or would they just...
All over.
Oh, okay.
And the Model of the Year for 2011, Model of the Year was Belinda Strange.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you didn't know we had royalty in the house earlier, did you?
I did not know that.
Does the fact that she's Model of the Year, does that give her, when you hear that, if you hear that, because you guys are very familiar with the brand Sun Bru, and how could you not be at the damn house all the time? When you hear that, does that automatically go, oh, but in your mind, does that give me like some credibility? Do you think that must be that girl there's a queen bee?
No, because when I meet her, she's so down to earth. Doesn't have any type of attitude.
But if you just met her for the first time and you heard you're going to meet the Sun Bru's Model of the Year, you got to think you're meeting the highest of the high, right? Like royalty for bikini girls. So I've never thought about that, but I should introduce these girls. I always forget to say, oh, well, she was Model of the Year. I don't do that enough. And I think people's minds, I'll tell you now, when I was a kid, if I heard I was about to meet a calendar model, I wouldn't know the difference. I'd be so excited, dude. I thought I met a superstar, especially from the neighborhood I'd come from where we couldn't even afford to buy the calendar. So, she's Model of the Year there, Sam.
Oh,
now that you
wow.
know that, let's give her a little bit more respect, if you don't mind.
I always give Belinda respect.
Oh, I know you do.
She came over and gave me a big hug the other day.
Did you like it?
Yeah. She's like, I haven't seen you in a long time.
And you said, I haven't seen you either, babe, but you're up on my wall.
That's right.
You got a calendar at y'all's house?
I think there's one back in one of the back rooms where the computer is.
Back room where no one can see it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Glad you guys are supporting the cause. Way to be a player.
Well, nobody really comes over to the house.
Yeah, it's just Jimmy was a big part of the counter, this year.
Is he in it?
No, but he
Oh,
filmed.
okay.
He filmed all the videos.
Oh, that's
right,
true.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Did you get that video of Chelsea? By the way, I get it to you. Did you pull it
Yeah.
up and see if it's Can we get that done pretty soon?
What am I adding that into the final thing?
It was. She never got her. We never got her cut. Her one piece or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to have it. She's asked me about that for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to add her in there. I'm sure her sponsor would appreciate that. Jimmy was the video dude for the whole thing, man. He did the masterpiece. In fact, Jimmy got on national TV. His footage was used on national TV program. Deadline.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember when he was going to film it, and he never once said, hey, do you want to come along? And maybe, I don't know, if I guess I need any help or anything. He's like, no, he had the whole thing down. Didn't even want me to go.
Because you probably were coming across like you wanted to come help him, not watch. And
Well, yeah, see the hot girls on motorcycles?
Jimmy seemed very focused the whole time. I don't think at one time that he ever slip up and...
Oh, what you don't know is he came back with every girl's phone number.
Did he?
No, I didn't.
Hey,
Very
Jimmy,
professional.
did you get any girls' phone numbers in that time? I don't care if you did. I'm just curious. Did you?
I don't think so. I'm not really into models, man. I know
Yeah.
that sounds really dumb, but I'm just kind of not into that mentality.
Okay, all right.
No, models can be high maintenance. You know that, Brandon.
Oh, of course they can. Of course they can. Unluckily for them, I'm probably more high maintenance. So it's a lot. Me and Blend talked about that. It's a lot. Some other girls I've dated too. I'm a lot to deal with, man. I work a lot. Biggest problem I have is I work a lot. Jimmy, past relationships. What's the number one problem women have had with you? Their biggest complaint with you? Mine was I work a lot.
Mine is that I refuse to plan. I don't really keep a tidy house.
Hold
Yeah.
on. So hold on. Give me the number one though. You refuse to plan or the tidy house?
It was one of those. I don't know.
Okay, Sam. What's the biggest complaint in the past you've had? What's the number one problem with Samo?
Probably just not paying enough attention.
So Sam doesn't give him the attention. Now, see, I gotta think that maybe you would give him lots of. You're a very quiet person.
Yeah.
You're aware of that, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you quiet because it's just your demeanor? I mean, are you shy? I mean, what makes Sam?
Oh, I'm just quiet.
Are you observing everything, and that's what's going on? You're just sitting back, just taking it all in, so you can process it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not a big talker because.
But it's not because you're shy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shy.
All right. See, I would think you're not shy because you reach out to a lot of people in the industry, and
Well, but that's just people that I'm trying to do business with as opposed to having to hang out with.
so when it comes to business, you're not shy. When it comes to being personal, you can be a bit shy.
Yeah.
All right. So your biggest complaint though is what did you just say? You're not.
Probably just not paying enough attention or, being responsive enough.
All right. So you're not tending to her needs like she'd like.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Interesting, man. This is we all have our little problems. We could start an AA group for this. All right. What? Hey, oh my God! What another great idea. We have the most. Do we write do y'all process these thoughts, these ideas? Because we come up with incredible ideas in the show all the time, like money making ideas. What about a support group for guys that have girlfriends? Does that exist?
For guys that have girlfriends?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. Don't you think that's a good thing to have? Because when you have a chick and you give her that title, things seem to change. They suddenly what was acceptable is no longer acceptable, and there's a lot of I think men need other men to reach out to who've been there and done that. I mean, how can this? Don't you think it's a smart idea?
Yeah, I think you should start it, Brandon. Because you need support sometimes.
Yeah, well, I've entered the world of girlfriendism a while back. It didn't go real well. Obviously, I needed support then. Whether you're in a relationship or getting out of one, you're going to need to be part of the group. So, what can we call this group? Something bitches.
Men. I don't know.
Men
Think
can't
about it.
slap my bitch. All right, probably the B word's not going to fit in. I was trying to make that work, but men has. What was the Al Bundy had a group? No, ma'am.
Oh, no, ma'am.
I don't know, man. But you got to make it a cool group, a tough name, because when you start saying you have a support group for a bunch of men that are whining about their girlfriends, it doesn't come across very
Henpecked
appealing.
men?
Say again?
Henpecked men?
Henpecked men? No, I think we got to get something that also has like where it spells out something cool, like man, M-A-N, men annoyed needlessly. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Man group. Guys, what do you Jimmy, you in?
Sounds good.
Hold on, let's write that down because that's our new men. Or man, I'm sorry, man. Men annoyed needlessly. Does that make sense? Does that saying make sense?
Yeah.
Men annoyed needlessly. That pertains to a lot of guys that are married, have girlfriends. Wow, dude. I like it. If you're out there listening to me and you fit in this category, if you've been annoyed needlessly by some female, whether you're in a relationship, dating someone, out of a relationship, it doesn't matter. We have a group. What should we wear shirts like the biker clubs?
I like no, ma'am.
Yeah, we need shirts. What's that music I hear? We can play some no man or some man music, Jimmy.
Oh no.
I heard music all of a sudden. I thought we were about to have a theme song. What would be a good theme song for our group? We need something. How about Prodigy? Smack my bitch up.
Nah.
No, too hard. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not about violence, and that would send them across the wrong message. We know some of our guys in our group would turn into start hate crimes and stuff. It'd make us look bad. So what do we do? Let's see here. We need a song that represents us. Wow, we're just drawing blanks here.
I'm trying to think of some song titles.
Well, let's talk about the couple of our like what we're about, our credos. Let's see. Number 1, we love women's bodies. Would that be
That's
part,
good.
Part what do you call these? Your like the commandments?
Commandments?
Love women's bodies. Okay. Number 2, let's keep it old school. Let's go back to when we were 10 years old. They had the stickers. No fat chicks.
No hogging?
No hogging.
You never heard of hogging?
Makes sense.
When
though.
you're with a fat chick?
What if you married?
You've
chick
never
and
gone hogging, Brandon?
No. But let's say you marry a chick. I'm okay if you marry a chick and she gains weight. I don't think you should dump her. I think you should hold on. So, we got to be careful of that rule because a guy can have a fat chick and be okay with it. Listen to my sensitive side there. You notice that, Sam? Catch that?
Okay, so say hypothetically, you and Belinda get married, and you know how hot she is right now, skinny and model.
Sure.
Couple of years, she's gained 20 pounds, and she's got a little bit of a gut and a big ass. Are you still going to be happy with her? Or are you going to be saying,
Here's the deal.
honey, you've put on a little weight?
Let's go with this, okay? Obviously, if we're married, I love her, okay? Unless she did something crazy and locked me into marriage. But I'm not going to be happy for body, but I will have to live with that. Is that safe to say?
But you're not going to be honest and say, honey, you've put on a little bit
Oh
of weight.
no, we're going to discuss that. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll discuss it. And if she's trying to get rid, here's the deal. Here's where the difference is. If she's trying to get rid of the weight, because she sold me on the way she looks now, right? It's only fair that I bought. You buy a red car, you want to keep driving a red car, right?
Right.
So, and I understand in age she'll gain a pound or two, but if she sells me on what she looks like now, and she starts gaining weight, and she's trying to lose weight, and by trying, I mean she's putting forth the effort to eat right and work out, then I'll be okay if she's big, okay? I won't like it per se, like in my taste. I may not look at her and go, wow, that chick's hot, what a hot body, because I'd be lying. But I'll be okay with that. Now, if she's not trying and she's sloppy and a slob, I'm out, dude. I would have to be out because that's just not fair.
Wait a minute, if she's a slob, you're out? Is that what you
If
just
she
said?
gains weight, because if she's a hard worker, okay? If she gains weight and she doesn't try to lose it, she just lets herself go and tries to lose it.
Right.
Well, then I could see that being a deal breaker because, I mean, I signed up for the Belinda package where she looks like now.
Well, it also costs her work if she's still working as a model.
Well, absolutely, yeah, she won't have work for sure.
Yeah.
Not at Sun Bru. Maybe maybe our clearance rack, you know what I mean?
You have a clearance rack?
No, I mean, I guess we did. We've had it before.
We lower the girls down. You go on standby if we get any.
We don't call,
Jenny
first of all,
Craig,
our
any
clearance
Jenny
track.
Craig gigs.
Our clearance track is not called Sun Bru. It has another name, and it's for people who don't want to pay for top dollar prices. There are girls available out there. We really don't. to be real honest, we don't really have a clearance rack.
Oh.
I have girls occasionally like, dude, I know a girl that did for like $15 an hour, dude. She looks like, I tell them she looks like ass. You know, you get you pay for her. I mean, that's the bottom line. It always amazed me when people were like wanting to save $5 an hour and they have a, $100,000 project or thing they're selling, and they want to skimp on like $5 an hour and risk getting lower quality chicks. If I'm setting up and spending $5,000 on my trade show, I spent $1,500 for my booth. I paid $1,000 in airline fees to get there. I got a hotel, and I need to make sales or impress my clients coming by. I'm not going to be worried about $5 per hour difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to get the best quality chick I can get and make sure she's representing my company. I'm not going to go, let's go to the bottom of the barrel. This is the one thing drawing people to your booth. You don't want to skimp on that, dude. So we don't really, I tell people, man, we're not the company for you. If you're looking to do that, don't go this way because it ain't going to happen. I'm going to guarantee a girl's going to show up. I'm going to guarantee she's going to be quality, look good, and have personality. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. So it's like you got to pay for that. So, but if Belinda was to gain all that weight and she's not working out, then I could tell you that it probably would be over with. Yeah. Unless she's not working because she's like crippled.
Right.
Or, let's be real. There might be a medical reason. But if she's physically able to work out and she physically can have everything and she's not trying and she's just gaining weight, then yeah, it's going to be a problem.
Okay, well, like for instance, Marlena, who's coming in today.
Mm-hmm.
She has a twin sister who also does stuff for Sun Bru.
Correct?
I forgot her name.
Marla.
Now, when she starts showing and she has, that baby and she's pregnant, is she still going to be able to do stuff for you?
Oh, no. We've already one of our favorite girls, a girl that was known, with a brand, is pregnant, and we're selling a dream. We're not. Plus, I feel like we're role models, and out of wedlock pregnancy. Now, Marla is pregnant, okay, but I don't think it's setting a good example. We we promote safe sex and responsibility, and no one wants to hire a model that's pregnant. I'm sorry, no one's going to do that. If they're showing it, it's unfortunate. Now, if they're selling Tupperware, if they hire a girl just for her personality and her wit, then yeah, I guess a pregnant girl would work. It might even help, okay, in that scenario, because she's pregnant, But people hire Sun Bru for sexiness, okay.
Right.
If they're wanting that other stuff, they can call a dozen other places around town and hire a lady that can come out that's 30 years old that does a damn good job of presenting their product. You know what I mean? But people, not a whole lot of people are going to find the baby bump sexy. You know what I mean? Except for the father of that baby. It might be adorable, might be nice and sweet, but that's not what people are spending their money on when they come to see hot girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's still some guys out there that have that pregnant. What we talked about the other
fetish?
day. Yeah, or just seeing a girl pregnant.
Yeah, we're not marketing those guys, man. In fact, we try to keep those guys away. We're not into that kind of creeper zone. Not into that. All right. Well, we're gonna have Marlena here in a little bit. In a few minutes, we're gonna go over Biker Girl. We'll put up. What can we put up today, Jimmy? What can we fill some on our commercial break?
We got Biker Garage. We got the BMX, the girls.
Let's do some counter girl modeling today. Sam, what do you think about that?
Well, the one problem that we might end up running into is the same thing that happened with Justin TV with that video, and I just don't know if because we have had problems with that on Ustream before.
Okay, all right.
So
that's because the music?
No, that's because of the girls, unfortunately.
No, they're all over YouTube.
Well, yeah, YouTube, but this is Ustream.
Oh, I've always thought YouTube and Ustream were the same thing.
No. Ustream actually ended up banning a couple of our different channels because of what we did on Really Bad Radio. So they're pretty strict.
What do they do? How do they know to go more? Is there somebody there? Do they have a program that looks for certain things like bikinis?
Well, I don't know that this is what they do, but I do know that there's like algorithms that can go through video and are able to pick it apart as a program which body parts are being exposed. So, like, for instance, a program will go through it and notice that, that looks like a face. I mean, if you go on Facebook, upload a video or a picture, it'll be able to tell exactly where the faces are, and then you can tag it. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
So basically the exact same program, except for it saying, okay, well, what's just underneath this face? Oh, that looks like a shirt.
But we're going to have girls in bikinis on our show a lot, too. So, in fact, we already have, haven't we?
The problem that they had with it on Justin TV was that it was whatever the show is was zooming in on certain areas.
Crotch shot. I know
Right.
she's on the bike. I know. What
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But on our calendar segments, I'm pretty sure that they were done pretty tastefully.
they were.
So let's just go for it.
I only have the one that's from Dateline. I don't have the original calendar video. I need to download that.
Okay, I got all that right.
Yeah, if you do, then we can put it on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this is behind the scenes talk. I think people are interested to hear what's going on. I don't think we're boring them with this talk. If they're listening, they've already been bored already. So, Jimmy, what about commercials? Have we cut the commercials we talked about?
I can put up the new splash pages. I was supposed to have those things ready, but there's no. I had to put up a new program on here. This is really not something that we should be talking about during a show.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But you know what it does is it's some of the stuff people want to hear about, like the iTunes stuff. All right. Well, like I said we're probably boring people, but what the hell? Why not? All right. Well, listen. Let's talk about what's going on in the news, Sam.
All right, let me pull it up here.
Obviously, y'all want to talk about some tornadoes?
No, I'm done with
Oh, we
that.
don't want to talk about. We got to talk about tornadoes for a minute, man. In fact, before we get the news, this is a whole little segment I wanted to discuss. Have we all seen the videos? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it was cool with those 18-wheelers that were up in the air flying around.
Insane. Jimmy, did you see this?
Yep.
Have y'all ever seen anything like that in your life?
Not like that, but yeah, I've seen tornadoes go by. But yeah, that was pretty cool with the 18-wheelers and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just like, some dude had an 18-wheeler, and they keep calling them 18-wheelers. Is it considered an 18-wheeler without the actual truck, the driving part, or is the trailer itself, is it fair to say, should they say trailers?
Well, these were the trailers and the cabs.
The cabs were actually up in the tornado
Yeah,
flying
no.
around?
No.
I didn't see that. All I saw was the trailer.
Oh, I thought the whole thing was up. and down.
No, oh God, if it was, I can't imagine how strong that tornado was, because the trailers are light. I mean, they're heavy, but they're light. Okay, the front, I got to think the front of that truck though. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to begin guessing what that thing weighs. But all I saw was trailers. Now I saw where cabs were pushed around a little bit. They moved, and I saw where some cars. Y'all saw the cars that were flipped up in the houses. Y'all see that footage?
Yep.
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh man! I mean, a car was picked up, thrown on top of another car, about 10 feet away. It just blew me away. But when you see a trailer that's 100 feet up in the air, flopping around in circles, oh my God, dude! I mean, there was people videoing that really weren't that far away, and there gets a point where that stuff is flying all around you. You know what I mean? Like little pieces of metal, and it gets dangerous. I mean, they're out there holding their cameras and stuff. Probably was landing right by them, and that's where it's super dangerous. But man, that dude had an entire trailer landing on top of his house. How insane is that, dude? I mean, I would say that was like almost too far-fetched. I know y'all saw the show with that chick, the blonde-haired chick, the Storm Chaser, or what was it called?
There was a show called Storm Chasers.
Where the blonde-haired chick and Greg Kinnear went around searching out storms, tornadoes.
Oh, you're talking about Twister?
Maybe Twister. They had there's a cow floating around in the tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that was pretty wild. And I was like, man, that ain't real. A cow can't really flop around. But man, after yesterday, oh my God.
I always like to make, when there's tornadoes, I like to make a really bad joke of where I just saw Helen Hunt.
Hold on. A really bad joke of where you saw Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
What's the joke? Say
From
it.
Twister. So, like, I'll just be like, like, for instance, if there's, like, a tornado or something, I'll be like, oh, I know that things may be getting extreme. I believe Helen Hunt just stole my Snicker bar.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Because she's out, chasing tornadoes, Brandon.
Gotcha.
That's what she's doing.
She's doing that, is she?
Yes.
Now, that's a show you saw because you were interested in the tornadoes?
Yeah, I mean, like, anything that, I don't know. I got talked into that one as well, but I ended up liking it. It wasn't bad.
All right. Well, man.
A little cheesy, though.
I got to be honest with you. We're sitting in the back nine yesterday in Addison, right? And I'm thinking, chill out, people. I mean, come on. It's a freaking, people are going to get their kids in school and all stuff. And I'm like, my attitude's just like not a big deal. Like, my mom's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'll tell you what, just, how about we call you when I'm not okay? You know what I mean? Let's just assume I'm okay. Let's just assume I'm okay, and you'll get contacted when things go bad. That way, no reason to stress out, right? But man, dude, there was so much tornadic action yesterday that it really was a point where you might want to check on somebody and see if their house is damaged, because there's a possibility it could have been. I mean, those things were all over. They were right here in Addison. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, there was one right up at in Addison at Trinity Mills in the tollway.
Correct. And I heard the y'all's neck of the woods might have had some kind of action over there. Did anything happen over where y'all live?
We just got heavy rain.
Okay, I never saw the hell here.
Oh man! On the way, I ended up going into Dallas last night. On the way in, I saw probably half a dozen cars with massive holes in the back windshield.
From the hell.
Just massive. And we're not talking about golf ball size. We're talking about softball size holes in the back of some of these things. And the funniest thing about it, though, was it was always the expensive cars that they went through. And you would see like these 1982 Toyota drive by and perfect, bit worn out from like the last 50 years on the road. But, it's still running across, and then all of a sudden there goes a Cadillac, 2010, and it's got massive holes in the back windshield. So,
dude, you know who's loving life? All these body shop guys and glass guys right now.
Yeah.
I talked to one yesterday. He goes, man, I called him up right after because his son's on our BMX team, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, we got to meet. He's like, man, I'm gonna be busy. I can't leave the shop for. I was like, oh, that's right. You just got a freaking payday. And we're talking like good payday for these guys. You know what I mean? They love this kind of stuff. And they're in that business. I'm sure there's plenty of lonely days. So I guess God shines on their job.
God works in mysterious ways, Brandon.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Thanks for acknowledging the God, man, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Keeping it real, baby. Keeping it real.
I keep a nice, strong relationship with that man.
All right. So now, do y'all acknowledge Easter, by the way?
Just acknowledge it. Do we acknowledge that it exists, or do we celebrate it?
Yeah, just eating ham and food is that's all.
I mean, do y'all celebrate Easter?
No.
You're not Easter egg hunting?
No.
All right. Okay.
I hope that I get some candy along the way.
Does this mean on Sunday y'all aren't going to participate in the games, the egg games and stuff? You're going to act like this isn't going on because God don't exist?
No, I'll watch and poke fun at the
drink.
people.
Yeah.
But guys, what I'm saying is,
no one really in like holidays. Everyone's forgotten about the religious aspects of holidays.
Not Action Living. No, this event Sunday is part of that. And so when you're witnessing all this, you can't deny the fact you're going to see people with Easter eggs in their hands tossing them at each other, and you'll know that this whole thing does exist. God.
So are you going to teach everybody the true meaning of Easter before everything gets started?
Sure.
Maybe explain to people that maybe take away the eggs because they're distracting people from the true intentions of Easter.
No, we're going to use eggs as an example of how the birth of Christ.
Too mainstream. I think that you might actually want to get like a little bit more into it.
I so hope y'all get the rotten eggs. I hope y'all play, and I hope y'all get the rotten eggs. Then you'll learn to believe in Jesus. Think about that, Jimmy.
It's funny how God always sends the tornadoes to the religious people.
Because we know it's okay. We're going to be okay. That's why.
Yeah, these atheists. I can't get God to send me a tornado. I'm looking for the tornadoes. He won't send one my way.
He's scared to take you out because you're not going. He's giving you another day to think about where you're going to be heading, dude. Why don't you just get that, man?
Oh, why can't he just send one to me? I have to fucking. Sorry. I have to go search them out. I go tornado chasing, and he can't send one my way.
Yeah, I think yesterday wasn't necessarily about God. I think Satan was upset.
God lets things happen to test the strengths of us. We all know that we're okay. We got to go out somehow. Also, by the way, things like yesterday make us stronger because they have people reach into their hearts and help others, the ones that are good. And it's basically just a test of manhood. We're all being tested every day, Jimmy, Sam. We're being tested.
Apparently not atheists. We don't get tested.
You've been tested. You're just not aware of it. You're not aware of it. So, so y'all don't celebrate Easter. Y'all just acknowledge that it happens.
Yeah, I acknowledge that there's religious people in the world who have taken it upon themselves to, make 3 or 4 holidays a year. And tomorrow or Sunday is going to be one of them.
Sunday, when we have I'm sure we'll have a prayer service. When we do all that and talk about what Easter means to us, what would you be describing then?
I will be describing, we're going to be at a bar, so I will probably be describing the beer that's in front of me. And probably, usually, religion and drinking to me does not mix very well. So maybe I'll be offending people.
Wow.
Yes, I'm sure the people at the bar are not going to be concerned with religion.
Yeah. No, actually, you know what? Religious people are, pretty much drunks as well. So
Well,
Yay, religion.
you ever thought that some people are going to show up just not for the bar, but for the show? The fact that we're there.
Yeah, but I think that they may be more mental than the religious people.
I'm sorry for our viewers and listeners right now that are going to show up because of y'all respect the show, and I apologize. Hey, real quick, plug this: Tailgaters will be there from 3 to 6. Also, it's off of North Dallas Tollway, exit Warren Parkway, head 1 block east, and there's Tailgaters on the right. Nice, super nice place over there, and really badass patio, I might add. Okay.
Yeah, I dig that place.
You know, it was really cool that we set up outside, but the sun never hit us because of the direction of it. So even if they didn't have a cover on their patio, it would always be pretty much shaded, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
Tailgaters had one of the most awesome salads I've ever had before, too.
Yeah, I had some food there. It was really good, man. I had some chicken tender strips, some honey mustard, some fries. It was really, really good. Hey, what did you think about the singer guy, Brian? Did y'all get to hear him sing? Everybody here?
I didn't.
Yeah, he was good.
Put on the spot. And boy, once he got singing inside, he's like, challenge me, give me a song. And they said, all right, Chris Isaac, I got you, Chris Isaac. He's got a whole damn bunch of songs memorized, dude. Somehow, I can't even memorize my favorite song in the world the whole way through. And how do people memorize hundreds of songs and they play them on the guitar? You guys got a song you know the whole way through, like you've got it memorized?
A lot of Mace.
You can sing every word of Mace the whole way through?
Probably the entire album of Harlem World.
Are you serious or you joking?
I'm halfway serious. It's been a long time, though.
Sam, you got a song that you've memorized the whole way through?
Yeah, pretty much almost any 80s song.
See, I know a lot of the main parts. There's not one song that I can go the entire song all the way through and not miss a beat. So how the hell does this dude have like hundreds of them memorized? I mean, it fascinates me, dude. It really does. I mumble some of the words. I use words that rhyme where the word would go there because it sounds like if you kind of like, nah, do that little mumble thing. But you hit the one. There's always that one letter in every song, like like light, I, I. Instead of saying light, you can do that and get away with it. But that guy was just on his roll. His girlfriend sings really good too, by the way. She was an awesome singer. I actually met her at Party Fest. Banquet for a market at Market Hall. Had her sing for me one time. Didn't realize who she was until she's like, yeah, we met before. You're the MC guy that made us sing against each other and did like a little American Idol thing in the hallway. Good times though. Good times there at Tailgaters. Claire was there. Claire was there, and I didn't see Jimmy take her home or anything. I don't know what happened there. She was outside waiting, and I don't know. Need to find out what's up on old Claire. Man, she's still single. I think Claire needs to tighten and tone up a little bit personally. I really feel that. I'm going to talk to her about that. She worked for us.
Oh,
Good.
did she?
Yeah, she actually collected her paycheck on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Got to get her paycheck. Super stoked about Tina Temptation, though, man. Super stoked about that one. She'll be out there at the back nine.
I'll have to check her out.
All right, well, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll go to break. We'll come back. Jimmy brought up a good topic today about what makes classic rock. And it was, I guess y'all had a conversation on the web page. So we'll talk about that. We'll get into the news. And I guess that's it for now, man. We'll see you guys back in like 5 minutes.
Hey guys, this is Chelsea. Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of Biker Garage.
On this week's episode of Biker Garage, we visit Family Power Sports of Hearst and Polaris Kawasaki of Carrollton. First, let's check out Family Power Sports of Hearst. Welcome to Family Power Sports of Hearst, located in Hearst, Texas at 700 West Bedford-Euless Road. Let's check out some of the bikes that they have available this week. The 2008 Suzuki GSX R600. This is white on white. A beautiful finish, very clean as you can see here. A non-smoker was the last user. Frame sliders. And also, this is 110 horsepower. Next, we have the 2012 Victory Hammer S. This is a 106 cubic inch engine, 6-speed transmission, 250 millimeter rear tire, also dual cluster gauges. Next up is the 2012 HD Switchback. This is a 103 cubic inch engine, 6-speed transmission, and then also progressive rear shocks. Next up is the 2008 HD Street Glide. This is a 96 cubic inch engine, also 6-speed transmission. This has a denim finish and highway pegs. Last at Family Power Sports, we have this red on gold Harley Davidson. It rides incredibly smooth and is very comfortable and sure to catch the eye of the people around you as you cruise around. Be sure to come out to Family Power Sports at 700 West Bedford Euless Road in Hurst, Texas 76093. You can call them at 817-643-0460. Next up, we're at Polaris Kawasaki of Carrollton. This is 2655 East Beltline Road in Carrollton, Texas. Let's check out what they have this week. First, we have the 2011 Kawasaki KX250F. This is fuel injected with a monster graphic kit, Renthal handlebars, and then also a whole shot pin. Next, we have the 2009 Ninja 500. This has only 620 miles, super clean, and a perfect beginner bike. Next is the 2004 Honda Shadow. This has a backrest, saddlebags, also some engine guards, and in perfect shape you can see here. Next, we have the 2007 Honda VTX 1300. This has a very loud exhaust, intake system, an engine guard, and saddlebags as well. Last but certainly not least, the 2008 Suzuki C50T. This has a windshield, a backrest, saddlebags as well, along with an engine guard.
All right, guys, welcome back to Action Living. We've got Marlena in the house. How you doing, Marlena?
Hi.
All right. Now, Marlene, when you walked in, you said you had an interesting weekend because you were walking your dog. First of all,
Yeah.
what kind of dog you got?
I have a basset hound,
A basset hound, okay?
puppy, and sometimes these basset hounds are really stubborn.
All right. So tell me what happened because I got part of the story, but not enough that I got my interest up.
So I was walking my dog, and I live right in front of Urban Taco, and there's a lot of people outside. And so I'm wearing these scrubs, and these pants are a size too big. And so I was walking my dog. I had to pick him up. And so as I picked him up, like, my pants, like, dropped, and I'm just wearing, like, a thong, and my pants... And every taco, all you could hear in the background was like, oh, and they all saw my butt.
Wow. So was there any clapping?
No, I could hear it was just, everyone was like, oh, shit. I was like,
So
oh,
let's stand up on this chair. Okay. Can she be seen, Jimmy? All right. So you're walking your dog. Just pretend like you're walking your dog. There goes Marlena. Tonight's gonna be a good night. You're playing some music with that? I thought I heard music from it. All right. Thought you were gonna add a little music to it when she's walking down there. There she goes. She's walking her little basset hound. All right. And then Marlena step up on the chair now because here you are. You're in front of what, Taco Bell? You said? Urban Taco. Okay. They have a patio. All right. Now turn. So you lift up your dog, and when you lift up your dog, your pants come down. So all of a sudden, what happened now? Like,
And my pants just, like, dropped like this.
but she's got no thong on. But basically, they're seeing your hiney.
Yeah.
But picture a white skin with a thong on, right? Let me turn around. Let's see what that looks like. Jimmy might appreciate it. Myself, I think we both would. Turn around. Okay, that'd be interesting to see. Jimmy, would you drop your taco if a girl looked like that and is in a thong in front of you? So did you slowly pick up your pants? Did you drop the dog? Talk to me. Let's go slowly about this.
No, I mean, I said screw it. I was like, everyone already saw my butt, so I just kind of slowly started pulling my pants up.
Slowly. So you put down your dog. Now Jimmy, Sam, picture this, okay? So as you put down your dog, did you kind of lean over and push your butt out when you did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you kind of looked around, make sure people were watching, getting a good view, and then you very seductively pulled up your pants, right?
Yeah.
All right, everybody get that? Did everyone picture this? She's over here in Dallas doing this on the sidewalk. What color was the thong?
It was pink.
It was pink. Oh, so some people looked really quickly and thought it was just nothing on then.
Yes.
They glanced because
Yes,
the
because
skin.
it was
Okay.
a string bikini. Like,
Oh, wow. So it looked like you had nothing on your butt for half a second.
yeah.
Because it's a total string. Wow.
Straight butt cheeks.
Any booing from girls?
Honestly, I always get booing from girls because their guys are like, ooh, damn.
Anybody have their phone out real fast?
I don't know. I wasn't looking back.
All right. So you just picked up your pants and went about your day, didn't you?
Yep.
Were you embarrassed?
No, I'm never embarrassed.
Never. Are you going to grow up? Would you go to a nudist colony and hang out for a weekend as a nudist?
Maybe. That actually sounds kind of fun. If everybody's naked, then I'll be naked.
Then you'll be naked? Okay. What if, like, half the people are naked? Because isn't that the way it works? Am I wrong in thinking that you see these shows and, like, half the people are naked and some of them aren't? Have you seen that, Sam?
No, usually at nudist camps, everyone's naked.
I could have swore I've seen, like, some kind of TV show, though, where some people are on the beach naked. Maybe it's just certain beaches that are allowed to
Yeah, there's
topless.
like in Martha's Vineyard, there's a nude beach, but it's clothing optional.
Okay. Are you just a total creeper? Because I'm not going to go out there and take my clothes off and run around. I mean, Jimmy, would you take your clothes off and run around at a nudist beach?
I don't see why not.
So you would do this, okay?
Yeah, why not?
Sam?
Yeah, I have.
Oddly enough, because I think...
It's not what you think. A nude beach, it's people of various size, shapes, looks, old, young. It's not...
Yeah, I understand
You're not
that.
going to look, really.
I know, but it's just like, I'm just saying me. I'm not comfortable myself, I don't think, running around naked, dude.
If I
I'm
had
naked.
something just like flinging around in front of me, I wouldn't be out there naked, but
If you had something, you talking about a penis?
yes.
Okay. See, that's honestly, dude. That's what I'm kind of getting at. You know, you got your ball sack just sitting there hanging around. Your penis is in the flaccid state. It's not erect, so it's just kind of. It's just weird. I don't think look, dude. I'm the first guy to drop my pants and take pictures. We all know that, right?
Right.
So, do y'all think it's crazy that I would probably not go to nudist beach? Would you have guessed that I would not be participating?
Yeah, that would be weird.
You guys are totally comfortable.
Well, you were in a house being filmed all the time. Weren't you, like, filmed in the shower and stuff?
I didn't know I was being filmed.
Oh.
It was only in our well, I don't know where it was at. It might have been everywhere. I assumed it was just my bedroom. I didn't know I was being filmed, and it's different if you're in the act of engaging in activities and stuff. And it just my whole body just completely, entirely naked, walking around without sucking in and being pumped up the whole time. Just seems odd. I mean, don't you? Let's be real. When you take off your shirt, do we all have a tendency to maybe make sure we're kind of semi-flex? If we're in front of girls, like you take your shirt off for a minute, you kind of make sure you're kind of sucked in a little bit. Do we all do that, or just me?
There's actually a scientific study that shows that both men and women, if they know that they're being watched by somebody of the opposite sex, that they completely tone up. That's just the way that they are.
Like not like they tone up right then on the spot, like by sucking
Right.
in. So you do this too, then, right?
Sure. It's
Look,
a
I
human
am
thing.
for-
So how do we
right
do
now.
this if we're on a beach the whole day? At what point do you relax where you can breathe?
I think you just stop. Well, I think that it's after you have a few drinks.
You don't
Then
care.
you're not worried. Yeah.
Oh, your posture's bad. Your ball sack's hanging down low, and I mean,
But everyone else is naked. It's not.
I
It's
don't
not that
care,
big of a
dude.
deal.
I just feel weird.
You know what my insecurity would be if I
What?
was on a beach naked? My big nipples. Like how you have to have your nipples like hard. You know what I mean? There's some people with naturally hard nipples. Mine wouldn't be hard because you're hot.
Is it different when she's talking about this than when I'm talking about it? You guys, y'all notice a difference in what we're like the whole picturing of the beach. When I was talking about the beach, I don't think one guy in here was thinking, "Oh, this sounds exciting." Suddenly, you talking about your adventures of the beach is a lot different. Jimmy, did you notice that, or is it just me again?
Well, I just noticed that basically everybody on the beach is only worried about themselves on the beach being naked. That's basically what
No, but I'm
people
talking
worry
about just sitting here and listening to the conversation when she was talking about
yeah.
her involvement. Did it come across different than mine?
It's a bit different.
Like me describing my adventures on the beach. So your nipples are not going to be hard the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, do you have big nipples?
Oh yeah. People call me quarters because they're huge.
I'll be the judge of that. Let me.
Like I feel like
let's go
I'm
over
supposed.
this.
Like I really feel like I'm supposed to look at them right now. I mean, once again. So they call you quarters
Yeah.
because your areola is big too. Then.
Yes.
So we're talking about. You want to draw a picture? Draw a picture of your nipples.
I wonder if they're like. Remember? Did you ever see the pictures of Farrah Fawcett when she did Playboy years ago?
How
No.
convenient. You have
No.
paper.
So put your face on there too, so we know who it is we're looking at.
Not like an artist or anything.
Well, put your face on there, and then we're gonna see how big your areolas are. Now you have big areolas. Does that mean your sister does too?
We look exactly the same.
So her areola is the same as your areola.
Yes.
I mean, is there nothing on y'all's body that's different?
You know, our teeth are like opposite. We went to the dentist and we both had to have braces, but we had like the same problems with our teeth, but opposite sides of our teeth.
But over the course of time, let's say you didn't wear a bra and she did. Her boobs should look a little different over the course of time if y'all didn't have implants, right? Because they'd hang differently or something.
We we had mosquito bites, so you really couldn't see any boobs.
Okay. All right.
No.
So draw your boobs. No, I didn't ask to put a vagina on there. Why are you putting the whole body?
I did not put a vagina.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
You've got the legs and stuff. You're much prettier in person.
Really? Oh, you're
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this pen lights up.
It's like it's getting excited. You're at the boob part. All right, now guys, I gotta admit, her drawing. That's your boob. Seriously, you just put 2 dots.
I don't,
You're supposed to create cleavage and crevices and stuff, and
I really
you're
don't.
not a good boob drawer.
I don't even know how to draw.
All right, guys, I'd say yeah, her areolas, guys, just watching. Here's her picture. Can we zoom in on that somehow, Jimmy? Or does it have a zoom capabilities?
Yeah, it's gonna take
Are we gonna get in trouble for showing pictures of naked people on pictures?
I don't really think it looks like a person.
I see you. I definitely see it. Sam, what do you think about her? Do you see that and think Marlena?
Oh wow. No, I don't.
Jimmy, you'd like to see?
Should just be like a stick person.
Yeah.
Boobs on there.
I don't think anyone else got excited. Usually you see a naked chick and you get kind of excited, right?
The pen got excited.
Yeah, the pen did get excited. All right, so basically, Marlena, you have you don't want your nipples to not be hard.
No, I want them to be hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I said it weird, but yeah, you want them to be hard. So when they're not hard, you're gonna be embarrassed.
So
Yeah, you have to constantly like stimulate them, like rub them whenever no one's looking to make them hard.
So essentially, you guys are walking down the beach together. You're hoping that you're hard. Melina's hoping that she's hard. Everybody's hoping that they're hard on the beach.
No. Hold on. You misunderstood me. I don't want to be hard. I'm just not comfortable with the fact that I'm just sitting there hanging around and just all floppy balled. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how y'all are set up as guys, but like the balls hang and your things right there hanging, and I just don't think it looks good. You know what I'm saying? It's just odd.
Again, you're not there to be looking at other people. You're just there to be
I'm
on the
talking about me.
beach.
I know, but I would be insecure about it.
It really, when you go and you see what all the other people look like, you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna go swimming and go get some sun.
Do y'all's penises, do they like change different sizes throughout the day? Like, I'm sorry, close your ears. But do you notice you have different stages of being in the flaccid state? Kind of like if you jump in a pool and you get the wet penis and it shrivels up. And then you have when you're not in the pool, it's a certain size. Do y'all have different stages throughout the day that your penises change sizes? When they're not hard, not getting them erect. I'm talking about just when they're in the flaccid state. Sam?
I don't think so.
You don't have different levels of being flaccid?
I think that's part of being human.
So
Like,
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
So
I
the
think
answer is yes.
yeah, it's almost like,
Well,
do
there's-
you guys often find yourself blinking during the day?
Hold on, Jimmy, it's not funny because this is something I've never heard talked about. I mean, when's the last time you talked about your different stages of your penis?
I often do from 8 to 9 every single day.
8 to 9. You
No,
talk
just
about
playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, see, in all fairness, I've never had a class about this. I've never talked about this. And it's funny because it's good we're talking about this because I had a conversation with friends like, man, when we go jogging, should we be wearing briefs to keep our balls in place? You know, do you need to is there a medical reason? You guys know the answer on this one? Know-it-alls? Jimmy?
Is there a medical reason for what?
To when you when you exercise, do you wear briefs or boxers?
I usually wear like boxers,
Okay, is it possible?
but they're like the tight kind of
Okay,
boxers.
which those would be like briefs. But
Okay.
but now, do you know of any reason that you should not be wearing boxers, like regular old school boxers, where you should be wearing like what you're wearing? Is there a medical reason to keep your balls like in place? Is it bad, or they're just bouncing around where you're running?
Well, the main reason why the balls are further away from the body is because they're supposed to stay cooler. So
I understand
guess,
that.
Yeah.
But the obsessive 45-minute jog of up and down, bouncing around.
I think that's based on, pain levels and what you would like to deal with during the day. I mean, if you're jogging around, your balls are bouncing all over the place. It's going to be painful. It's going to be pretty painful.
Okay, Sam, do you often run in boxers or briefs? Do your balls bounce everywhere or not?
No, I wear boxer briefs.
Okay, when you jog, well, boxer briefs are briefs. Okay, so, all right, just curious, dude. I mean, obviously, if women wear bras and it helps support them up and keep their breasts intact, I would think our ball sacks might tend to have different effects if they're just hanging all the time, and if they're in briefs, they're going to be supported. See what happens when they're in briefs? They're kind of held upward, okay, a little bit.
Some guys don't have balls, though.
Don't have balls?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I've
What
seen
kind of
some-
guys are you dating?
See some guys with, like, really tiny balls.
Do you like a big ball?
Yeah.
So a guy's ball size, they're not as important as the penis itself, correct?
You're right, yeah.
But you like to look down there and see some balls hanging?
Yeah.
All right, seriously.
Yeah,
All
I
right. So a guy with small balls, you're gonna laugh at.
do. Yeah.
Is there a small penis attached to the small balls?
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
So his whole entire. What if he had a big penis, small balls?
That'd be fine, too. I mean.
Could you draw the circle of a small ball? What you consider small and what you consider big, right there. Give me a small and a big version, because I know you've been around some balls, right? So that what you're drawing now is.
Small ball.
Oh, I meant the actual ball. Like, give me an actual size, because you could actually put a size of a ball on this piece of paper. She drove the tip. You just draw a circular ball, like a ball that you think is small. How would it be? The balls are.
I don't
Jimmy?
know how to draw.
She's trying to tell me that's the actual size of a small ball. It's too tough. Sam.
I like that the top looks like the top of a house. Like it's actually
it's
comes
erect.
to a point.
No, come on. You know, those are like two freaking ants. A small ball cannot be that small.
Can you draw it?
I know my ball size. You know that's not the size of a small ball.
Yeah, I know.
Can the camera get this? By the way, is this getting too X-rated for the show?
I think so.
The visual? If you can see that, they're just small balls. They're very hard to see because they're too small. There's no human. It's not humanly possible for a man to have balls that size. Could you be a little more serious about this and show me some balls?
I don't know how to draw balls.
A circle. Just make a damn circle, and picture the size of a ball. That's pretty small too. Show me some big balls. We'll see how accurate you are. Okay,
Is that a good size ball?
that's pretty small for a big ball, guys. She says a big ball is about that size. She's wrong.
Big? No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
Screw
I would
the
I would
art
actually enjoy
classes.
having those balls. They wouldn't get in the way.
They would be nowhere
Wouldn't stop
existing.
them.
Yeah, exactly. Every once in a while, there's one of those days where I've worn different boxers or something, and every once in a while, I'll sit down and be like, "Oh, that was a close call."
Marlena, I don't know what kind of guys you've been dating, but maybe part of your problem is you're dating guys with these small balls which have a small unit attached to it. Is that possible?
No.
You know that's not the size. That ain't the size of balls.
Well, yeah. I
Hold
know.
your hand up. All right, now grip a ball. Pretend you're gripping a ball.
A big
all
one
right.
or a small one?
Are you gripping both of them or one right there?
One.
You normally grab one at a time?
Yeah.
Do you?
Because they're sensitive, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
So you don't have to
want
grab.
to like.
Do you ever grab one and yank on it real hard?
No.
Oh, dear
you're supposed
God.
to like.
I'm just thinking about that. That's so painful.
All right.
You're supposed to like slowly do it or like.
You want to go at the very below them a little bit, kind of just do like this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do the upside down piano move, girls. All right, there. See that? Do that again.
No.
Just let them know that you're there. That's
yeah,
all.
Yeah, just a very gentle.
Exactly.
Some guys
need
like
some
to be.
attention too, you know.
I gotta be honest, guys. When you're, do y'all guys have the girls that suck on the balls? Are we going way over? Is this allowed,
Yeah, is this allowed?
Jimmy?
I think that basically any type of talk is fine. It's just the visual aspect.
Now this is for medical reasons also because I've had serious questions. So we are doing this for medical reasons. So that automatically makes it allowed, correct?
Sure. Well, I think that also helps if you have a doctor. We used to always
Dr.
get away with
Shaw's in
murder
the
if
house.
we have a doctor.
The
Yeah.
doctor of love.
Oh God.
Dude, y'all don't think I have somewhat of a degree? I could be a doctor for love. As many people as I set up on dates and the love that's happened, I've made some matches that Anastasia. You know Anastasia?
Yeah.
Her and Brendan still together. Moved to California. I've got a nice track record. Donna, a friend of mine named Alora and Don have had successful togetherness. They're together, very happy, very happy. Lots of success in me setting people up. So I'd definitely say I'm the love doctor. I got no problem saying that. Dr. Dre says he's a doctor. What's he know about being a doctor?
He doesn't know anything about being a doctor.
All right, let's go back to the ball talk. So, guys, show of hands here. Have you ever had a girl grab just the one ball and throw it in her mouth? Show of hands. No hands are up.
Just the one ball?
Like you've ever had a girl grab? I'm so scared I'm going overboard on this talk here. I'm nervous, but this is a real talk here. Like a girl put one of your balls in her mouth.
If she's separating my balls, it's time for her to go home.
No, have you ever had the balls in the mouth, Jimmy? Your balls in the
Yeah,
mouth.
but not one. Not where they just took one,
You
put
had
that
both.
in the mouth.
He must have the small balls.
They're usually just together. I like to keep them together.
Couple skate, couple skate.
Yeah.
In fact, Jimmy says couples only. All right. So, did you like it?
I guess there's not one ball. You said one ball.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
That's not comfortable.
Yeah,
No.
it hurt. Sam,
I think I might have, yeah. I mean, but then
the one or the both?
one and then, but the both are fine as long as you're handling them gently.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got sensitive balls, man. I'm not really much into the whole. There's a right and a wrong, that's for sure. But boy, all right. I'm actually. This is really all about me, to be honest with you. I'm trying to find out what's normal, what's not, because I was going to start running again. I didn't know if I need to be wearing the right kind of underwear to run in.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the ball's bouncing around. But also, I did have an incident where just the one ball was involved, and it was not for. I didn't like it, man. I did not like it. So, all right. Well, interesting. So remember that, Marlena.
I will. I'll keep that in mind.
You learned a lot. Do you feel educated?
Yes, I do.
First of all, let me give you the first piece. If you ever date guys with balls that size right there, you need to just run.
I need to run.
That's not a guy. That's called a girl. And that's a girl piece, right? That's a girl part, not a guy part. That's your first step. You're not a good drawer, so definitely don't consider art.
No.
Your areolas, I see the problem. So basically, we're back to the nude beach. You're walking down the street. You're walking down the beach. I don't think you're gonna have. I know what you're saying. If your nipples are not hard, I don't think it's gonna be a big problem. You shouldn't be self-conscious about it.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're not like super pink or anything.
Are they? What color are they? What tone? Dark brown or
No,
the?
I wish they were dark brown.
No, you don't. Dark brown
Why?
is
Are
dark.
they ugly?
Dark brown is weird. Guys, show no hands, but just say yes or no. Dark brown areola area. Does that not bug y'all? Like super dark.
A little bit.
Jim?
I guess sometimes.
Sometimes y'all like a nice kind of a pinkish red, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the color of mine.
I'm freaked out by the super dark ones, man. I've experienced.
Let me see.
No.
What about the kind where there's no areola? Have y'all experienced that kind of a nipple?
Were they? Oh,
It's like a missile, like the tip of a bottle, or not bottle, like a like a tip of a missile, and there's no areola really, or it is areola. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's kind of like a cone, like a cone.
you know, I think mine might be like that.
Oh, are you? Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're talking. No, I have one.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I don't have like the missile-looking one.
Jimmy, have you ever experienced that kind of a nipple? The cone?
I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about.
Imagine a funnel. Hold on. Imagine an ice cream. A snow cone.
Uh-huh.
You know the thing you hold, the
Right.
piece of place. Flip it over, much smaller, and that's their entire nipple area. You never seen that?
No.
It's like all one piece. Unlike the areola, then the little thing on top, like the little bump where the nipple is, it's like all together, and it kind of just points. Look at this, points out like this. See, there's a difference. Very weird to me. All right, well, listen, interesting. So, wow, we've learned a lot about you, Marlene, today.
I know.
And you learned a lot, too, about men. That's important.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? In celebration of Easter, we should have you celebrate it is Easter weekend. You want to put these bunny rabbit ears on for the show?
Sure, why not?
You don't mind? Look the part.
Can I put this shirt on?
Yes, why don't you change shirts,
Okay.
in fact. Here you go. Change shirts, look the part. We'll get her all decked out. Sam, I want to give you kudos or something.
What's that?
You put forth a nice effort several times there to see what she's packing.
Oh. I was trying to do it, but not be too creepy about
No,
it.
it was creepy, but it was. You did the right. I hate to say you did what any guy would have did and what every guy was thinking. So kudos to
Thanks.
you.
Is she going to be out there on Sunday?
Probably she's there last week. We'll talk to her when she gets back. You know who I'm glad's not here in the studio today, guys, with her doing all this and all this talk? Rick. I don't think Rick can handle it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really don't. His eyes. You ever notice that his eyes and the look on his face and this girl right here comes around? I think he really is digging him some.
I think he needs to go out on a date with. You need to set him and Marlena up.
Marlena.
Marlena, let
She
them
already,
go on a
remember,
date.
she already said no.
Oh, that's right.
We asked her. We are gonna.
We should no, but what we should do is let's do a bit on Rick where she says she changed her mind and decided she wants to go out with him.
Hold on, but that might be kind of cold though. That's kind of cold. I like. He's a good guy. I'm all for doing pranks and stuff, but not where it can be sensitive. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't do that. We are gonna set her up. I keep thinking she's behind me with the twins. Remember, we're gonna do the switch out.
Oh yeah,
So, are you guys still down for that whole thing? Yeah.
should
All
be
right.
fun. I still want to know what's up with her and that guy. Did they ever talk more?
We'll talk about that when we get back, for sure. For sure, we'll talk about that when we get back. I'm whispering because I feel like it's something I don't want her to know everything we're talking about. But she's a good asset on the show. I think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like her when she's on, it's just a different vibe in here.
Right.
All right, she's reading a little text I got here from one of our QC guys out there.
Did you ever hear back from Dave?
Nope. Francis says, unless she's putting it in her mouth to eat, then you've gone over the line. Oh, I found out that we've crossed the line if she's not trying to actually eat the ball. I disagree with Francis there. Francis is our correspondent out there. He's on the scene. He's actually in charge of part of our QC to let us know what's happening out there in the rest of the world. All right, what is taking her so long? Here she comes. Oh, there she goes, our little bunny, Marlena. Marlena, sit down. Let's talk about what's going on in your world. The world
Oh
of
wow,
Marlena.
that looks good.
Oh God.
Look like you could be a Playboy bunny.
You're cute. Yeah. You
Put
should have
that
saw
makeup
Dennis
on.
Hoff when her and her sister walked in, dude. Pugs and Kelly show one day, man.
I thought his jaw like dropped on the ground.
Dennis Hoff was about ready to start upgrading.
Well, that's because you're hotter than any of the girls at the bunny ranch.
Oh my God, those girls are not cute.
they're
were
also
very
twice
nice.
your age. They're twice your age.
But they're definitely twice my age.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever? Do you think you and your sister would ever work at the bunny ranch to make big money?
No.
No.
Marlene, would
Not
you
my
would you
thing.
go to the bunny ranches to check it out though?
No.
You wouldn't be a little bit just not to play or anything, just to go there and check it out. I bet you would. I
I
can't
could
imagine
do
you
like
not.
a tour of it. But
That's what I'm saying, a tour, like to go sit there and see what it's all about, just not to participate, just to check it out.
Yeah.
You'd be down. So if Dennis, I think he would, gives us an invite, says bring a couple girls, you know, you don't have to play or nothing, but you'd be down to go there just to.
Definitely.
All right, I think I'd want to go. I wouldn't participate. Big Dave participated. Were y'all a little bit shocked by that when he's? I don't know.
I don't want to picture him having sex.
Yeah, he's a big dude, man.
Let's get back to Marlena.
Yeah. All right. Well, no word from Big Dave yet. We need to find out what's going on in that show, man. But yeah. Let's get back to Marlene. What are you looking at now?
I was seeing if the shirt was backwards or not.
Now, are you into your breast?
Yes.
I've noticed that. Have you changed them lately? How come last week they seemed to be more upright, more out there?
Flum shirt.
You're wearing a different bra,
No, I was PMSing.
so your breasts are bigger then.
Yeah, when you're about to start, your boobs usually get.
Do you give yourself a monthly breast exam for breast cancer and make sure everything's?
You know, I'm pretty much always touching my boobs, so I guess that could be a monthly breast exam.
Marlene, how often do you send in pictures of yourself to guys? I know you
Never.
do. Come on, don't lie to me. Look at
Never.
me.
Good for you.
I don't do
The
it.
guys
But
ask
they
you?
could get on like the internet. You know, girls are retarded.
Just your
for
body
that.
part. You don't have to put your face.
No, I still.
Have you ever sent a picture that wasn't you and said it was you just to see?
Yeah, I got one off of like Google.
Marlene,
You
look
sent.
at
Wait a
me.
minute. You got it off of Google and you sent it to a guy.
What?
You got it off of Google and sent it to a guy.
Yeah.
And would the guy think it was you?
Yeah, totally thought it was me.
Oh wow, that's. Yeah,
Marlene,
you never know what you
One
get.
of these guys that you really liked,
Mm-hmm.
you're really into.
Yeah.
You've never sent a picture to.
Nope.
Your mom's not
I've
listening
done
to the
like
show.
Skype, so I don't know if they've taken pictures like through the Skype,
Oh, so you're like
like
online.
without me knowing or not. But
Okay, so you
Like
get on the
webcam.
computer and do the webcam thing,
yeah,
but you've never taken a picture of your body part.
no,
None
I
of
don't
it.
do that. I don't like looking at myself, and you know. What
I want to believe you.
Weird.
I'm going to believe you on this, but boy, you know that it's Easter Sunday.
Have
I
you
know.
have you ever been filmed doing the deed?
No,
No.
I'm totally against that too.
You're Skyping, but you won't be filmed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Skyping is basically
filming, yeah.
filming.
Yeah.
And it's connected to the internet where who knows what's watching or doing whatever.
Yeah.
Jimmy can hack into your
Scammers.
internet if he wanted to. He's got. I'm sure his crew could like. People like him that know how to use the internet could probably see everything's going on. So you're. Am I right, Jimmy? I'm sure you could.
I'm sure, yeah. Really, I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could even rebroadcast the Skype conversation out to thousands of people on the internet. So,
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That's embarrassing. I don't want people
Well.
knowing my business.
Who was this guy? How long ago was this?
It was my ex-boyfriend, the one I like just dropped.
Oh.
I was like talking to him and talking to this new guy.
So you're just not entering the world of all this touching yourself in front of cameras and stuff.
No.
You're not. Dude. I just said you just entered into it. You just said you Skyped.
Oh yeah, but I don't do it a lot. It was only like that one time. Or 2 times because he was in China. So
3 times.
3 times 4.
One time. Sound like that Fuji song. One time. All right. I want to believe you. I don't, but I'd like to believe that you're not lying. Easter Sunday. God, he'll be in full effect. So you want to confess any? You want to confess some sins before Easter gets here while you're at it? What have you done bad that you need to repent for? There's a lot. You don't know where to start. What's something you've done lately? Like you screwed a friend over, you screwed a guy over, you maybe did some online texting thing or
I
something.
did screw a guy over actually.
Let's hear about it. Hold on. Now this is you're coming out, so you'll be forgiven for this. Go ahead and talk
Okay.
about it. Smart move on your part.
I had. I don't want to say the F word. Right?
Don't say the F. Say
F buddy.
huh?
How do I say it?
The F word.
I had a buddy with sexual relations.
You had a bunny with sexual.
Buddy.
Oh, yeah,
buddy.
friends with
Buddy.
a
Friends
friend
with
with
Friends with
benefit.
benefits.
Oh, I thought.
Exactly.
Oh, you're trying to. Okay.
So I had a friends with
An
benefits
F buddy.
guy.
You
Yeah.
can say F buddy.
Okay, I had an F buddy.
you know what? The greatest part about that was she was really struggling with it, and she kept on turning over saying, "How do I say F buddy? How do I say F buddy?"
Okay, so you had an F buddy, a friends with
Okay,
benefits.
So
okay.
we had a promise to never hook up with anyone like behind our backs, and his roommate ended up being like super hot. And so he he went out. My F buddy went out of town like
This
on
is this
spring
week?
break. It was spring break in
Okay,
like March.
Last week then.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was like the St. Patty's Day parade, and I ended up running into his roommate at the parade. He's like, "Here, let me give you my number so we can like hang out after." I was like, "Okay, no big deal." So we didn't hang out, but the next day he called me. He's like, "Hey, can you take me to my car?" I was like, "Sure," and then we ended up like hooking up.
So you banged.
My F.
What do they call that on the show with Ray J? You smashed the homie.
I smashed a homie.
You smashed the homie. So now you've not confessed this to your F buddy?
No, but I think a little snitch told my F buddy, so he doesn't.
Well,
talk
wouldn't
to me
his
anymore.
buddy tell him? And they're best friends.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, but an F buddy isn't a. You shouldn't have. An
Yeah.
F buddy is just there for the occasional F. So.
Right. His buddy did nothing wrong. His buddy's not. So I bet they've talked about it.
I'm pretty sure they talked about it.
Did you tell him like don't tell that? Let's don't use his
Yeah.
name. We like to use the name Tom or Charlie. Did you say don't tell Chom? Tom. Don't tell Tom. Did you tell the guy not to not talk about
Yeah, I did.
this? Scandalous little girl, you.
But the only person that texts me still is that roommate. So
The one your F buddy.
no, the
Nothing
other
new.
one.
Oh Jesus. Oh wow. All right. Well, you confessed here, so
But I
your
confessed,
your
so.
sins are forgiven. And at this point, what I'm going to recommend is right now while we're talking, text your buddy and tell him what you did. And so I just want to let you know I slept with Charlie.
I am not gonna text him. That's embarrassing.
Well, how often do you hook up with your F buddy?
Well, we used to hook up, but he doesn't talk
Like
to me
once a
anymore.
week or once a month? How often y'all?
Well,
It
there's
was like maybe twice a week.
there's new guys out there for you though.
But
How the
there
hell
is
with
new
them?
guys, so-
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
What
So-
happened to that guy last week? Andy's son or who?
Oh, that one guy.
What was his name?
Andy's kid?
Yeah.
What was
That ain't going nowhere. They said they were both too busy. They probably
Yeah,
text.
we-
He probably texted
no.
one time if he texted at all.
Yeah,
He heard the
texted-
show and
Well,
it
have
was
you-
done.
and all-
Had he texted you since the last time we talked?
Yeah, he's tried, but I didn't really,
Respond because you met the new. Remember she met the new guy.
Yeah. Have you met
Yes.
any new guys in the last week since we talked to you?
Well, hold on,
Just that
where's the
one
other
guy.
guy first of all?
Adrian.
Adrian. Where's Adrian at right now?
He is
not
at
like.
work.
But are y'all still talking?
Yeah, we are dating.
Is
You're
he taking?
dating.
Is he
Yeah.
taking you to expensive places?
No, if we go out and we eat, but tonight we're grilling out. He lives. I don't want to say where he lives, but
You
he
already
lives in a
said
very
like
nice
area
place.
or circ or something. You
Oh,
already
the
told us.
circ.
Yeah, you already
So
told us.
we're gonna grill out tonight. There's gonna be some people. At the
Does he
table.
pay for everything when you guys go out?
Everything. He pays for my gas. He pays for like everything.
Pays for your gas?
Yes. So
Can I tell you what's gonna happen?
what's gonna happen?
Have you done? Wait a minute. Have you done anything with him yet?
Yeah, but I didn't sleep with him on the first date.
Okay.
I think that's why he likes
She's all proud. Yeah, but I didn't do it the first date. I waited the whole second day we woke up, and then we did it. But not the first
No.
night. I wait till it's 2 a.m. in the morning. It's technically another day.
What does this guy look like? Is he on Facebook?
No, he doesn't have
Oh,
Facebook.
okay.
He's on Facebook.
I have pictures.
Oh, let's see a picture. Well, I
Yeah,
like
we need to
pictures.
see what kind of. What
Hey
this-
guys, by the way, the official count now we're up to 16 because this will be the next boyfriend. Her little.
No, wait a
she's
minute.
got
Let's,
15
before we see the
boyfriends.
picture, are we? What do we say? Douche or not douche? Before
Oh,
we even see the
absolutely
picture.
douche. Absolutely douche. Small. I think he's also like 5'10",
No.
taller.
Yeah, like he's like 6'3", 6'2".
Uh-oh.
He's just really big, buff guy with a big face.
And a
Little
big.
big what?
Big face, like
Oh.
really Spanish, like big.
Big
Oh,
face.
Spanish?
Yeah, a lot of
What's-
Spanish
I've
people
never heard
have
somebody
big faces.
Big. He's got a big face. I never heard a person describe that.
I know.
And you
it's
said it
kinda
like it's a
weird,
good
but
thing.
It is a good thing.
And you're a little tiny
And I'm
thing.
very
Hold
tiny.
on. So a person with a big face is a good thing?
I mean, not in like an ugly way. He's a really good-looking guy.
No, he's an attractive guy. You're not gonna be around very long, by the way. But go ahead. You're done in about another couple weeks.
Has he sent you
No.
any naked pictures yet?
No.
No. Has he asked you for any?
No.
Oh, it looks like a. Yeah, it looks like a douche.
He
looks-
looks like a douche, but he's such a sweet guy.
He almost looks like a Guido, like a Jersey
He
Shore.
looks like a
type
LeBaire guy. LeBaire dancer.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
douchey.
Yeah, he looks like a LeBaire dancer.
I knew a couple of bear dancers.
I bet you did. All right, so there's number 16 there, Marlena. We were at 15, if I recall. So he's kind of almost in boyfriend status.
Mm-hmm.
And but hold on, you've known him for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, he's moving a little quick.
He's moving a little quick.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of scared actually. Like I've
Do y'all typically spend it out at his house or your house?
his house.
Okay.
Is he good in bed?
Yes. He has a really pretty apartment. It's like clean and he's really organized.
Pretty.
He's
Wait a
very
minute. He's pretty. He's
metrosexual.
He almost looks like he could be gay.
But you know, honestly, have you seen a guy sit down and pee every time he goes pee?
Oh
He
my
sits
God!
down and pees.
Whoa! Whoa!
And he has like baby wipes to wipe too next to his toilet.
When he pees.
Oh wow! He sits down to
Yes,
pee.
he's like, babe.
I've known one person my entire life that did that, and he was weird. My entire life, I've known one person was a kid that did that, and that's odd.
In the morning, I was getting ready like two mornings ago, and he's like, "Babe, I need to go to the restroom." I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna do my makeup," thinking that he was just gonna like stand up and take a piss.
He sat down and
He
peed.
sat down. I was like, "Oh,
You
he's
sure he wasn't doing
taking
some
a crap."
twosies?
No, I was sitting right there, and he like.
Oh, hold on. We got to go to the council for this. Council, but by the way, we're
What
part
do
of.
y'all think about that?
We're part of an organization. In case you didn't know, we were part of the JSB Boys, and it's a strong group. We're hardcore. We're bikers. As bikers, let's go across the board here. Let's talk. This is the former. Hold on. What do we call ourselves? The founders. Sam, the sitting down to pee thing. Your take? 30
Yeah.
seconds or less.
Not so much. I mean, occasionally if you have to, but why can't he stand?
Exactly.
Why would you occasionally have to sit down to pee?
You
Like
could be
what?
drunk or something and not have your balance, and you just decide to
Wow.
sit
Okay.
down.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I would say that if he's hungover and he's trying to like recollect what the hell happened last night, that's a proper time to sit down, recollect your thoughts early in the morning, that kind of stuff. But other than that, probably best to stand up.
Yeah.
I'm obviously, my feelings on this. I don't have to get too detailed. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard of. Is it because he's worried about the sprinkle splash?
He's so OCD about cleanliness that I think that's what it is.
What about being OCD about being a man? Men do not sit down to pee. You don't do that. That's just odd, guys. What? First, I mean, can you hang? I don't even know if you can hang out with a guy that does that. That's just weird.
I know.
Sam, is it just not throw? If you knew that I sit down to pee, would you just have a weird vibe about me from now on?
I would think it's weird, but I'd be like, okay, that's his thing. It'd be a funny thing though that you're out somewhere, and if it came up at the right occasion, you make fun of you in front of everybody about it.
I mean, I would not stop our friendship, but I would definitely be like, this is weird. This is too much. I had a friend that always had to go. I had a friend that would not pee in the urinals. He'd have to go shut the door.
Yeah, a lot of people won't pee in urinals. They'll go in the stalls.
It didn't break our friendship, but it did cross me like, what's wrong with this? This is a male model. Like, what's weird? What's wrong with him? He's used to taking his clothes off in front of people, and I'll bring odd. Jimmy, your thoughts? Any thoughts on this?
I don't know. That's his personal thing.
Y'all
I'm
can
sure he's
still
a
be
nice
buddies.
guy. Yeah. I don't think that I'm ever gonna base my friendships on what people are doing in bathrooms.
I'm
I'd
not.
probably
I'm
rather
not
keep it out of
either.
my mouth or
but if
out
you
of my-
learn, I'm not either. But if you just met the guy and before you're really close and friends, you hear about this, it's got to take you a little sidetracked a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're in the
definitely.
beginning stages of your friendship, you know what I'm saying. So, are we going to let him in as a prospect?
What is the prospect?
It's part of our gang. It's part of our organization.
Oh.
Sam, I don't know, man. I think if other bikers find out that our prospect, because we're only 3 of us right now, our gang's not gang. Our organization is not very big. If we let him in and they find out, they discover he's sitting down to pee, I think we're in trouble. I really do. If we're all hanging out at Strokers and they catch our guy, our prospect with our vest on peeing, sitting down, it ain't gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
You know what is funny is that, early relationship, you would never want to go number 2 in front of your girlfriend. But if I was to sit down and then all of a sudden she walks in and I'm peeing, sitting down, I'm going to tell her that I'm going number 2.
Because you're not gonna sit down to pee.
Yeah.
But hold on, you know why? Because you're never gonna be sitting down to pee though.
Right.
In front of unless you're drunk. You're not gonna. I mean, he
Totally
should have let a
put me off.
fart out or something while he's there. But he you know what? He don't care because that's what he does. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so weird, man. It's just odd. I just know where I grew up in my neighborhood, you do that, you're gonna make fun of. And I like to think that our organization would make fun of people that do that too, guys. I just hope that's. I don't know if it's part of our credo, but I'd like to say no, sit down. We can be friends with them, but I'd like to not be riding with guys that sit down to pee. If y'all are cool with that, we all go with that.
Yeah, that's
Say
good.
say I.
Aye.
All right. All right, good. All right, it's good to know that we won't let that happen. He can't join our club, Marlena.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, it is too bad. We have vests and everything. We'll have vests.
I want a
Motorcycle.
vest.
You can't. You're a chick. You can be our old ladies.
Old lady.
That's the remember that, Jimmy? Oh, we're copying. We're trying to stay as true to the whole club scene or group scene or whatever they call themselves as another. We met the Dirty Bastards. Now I've known these guys for a long time, but we learned how their rules are. We have rules too in our organization. You're an old lady. You
I can
can't
be an old lady.
All right, it means you're out of the back of the bike.
That's fine.
All right. But you ain't. None of us sit down to pee. Is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All
I might
right.
have to stand up and I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Don't you like when a good-looking guy in shape like this guy, you learn something like he sits down to pee? That's like, well, okay, there's got to be something wrong with this guy. He can't be perfect, and we find out that he sits down to pee. Everyone feel a little bit more masculine right now? Like we're a little bit, we're not so down the totem pole because homeboy that's Mr. Great pees sitting down. So I don't know. It's kind of like when you find out, oh, this male model that's so hunky's gay. Oh, he's gay anyway. I don't have to have abs and six packs and pecs and chests like that. All right, well, let's move on, man. So we found out you had sex. Congratulations with your.
Thank you.
And you confessed about it. So therefore, we've all forgiven you in this room. We're all okay with it. When do you plan to have sex with? Do you plan to have sex with? Hold on, you got a sex dude. So how does your friends with benefits fall into play? Are you still, if you didn't screw his best friend, would you still be having sex with him on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then fit in sit down P-boy on the other days?
No, actually, I told that guy that I'm talking to someone right now.
Oh, so when you're talking to someone,
I know.
we're not sleeping together.
Yes, and then right if we finish, then they come back around.
They come back around.
Now,
so-
are you committed, like in a relationship with this guy, or do you guys have each can still go out and do whatever you want?
We can still go out and do whatever we want, but
So if he tells you that he banged some other chick this past weekend, are you going to be okay with that?
hell no.
Well, you just said you guys can go out and do whatever you want.
Yeah, but we're like dating. I mean, even though we're not exclusive, it should just be like the moral of it. You know what I mean?
So, but you don't have an agreement at this point that you can bang other people or go out on dates with other people.
No, not yet.
Okay, so he can go out. He can go out and bang
He
other
could
girls.
do it as long as he doesn't tell me.
Let's tell you, hold
Don't tell
on.
me.
Let's say his friend tells you about it. Oh, well, last night, sit down P-boy went and banged some chick. Are you mad?
I'd
You're
be
a little
upset.
jealous. You'll be upset,
Yeah.
but you're not really mad, are you? Because you have no right to. He has no.
Yeah,
he's
because-
not stuck with you.
Exactly.
Now, do you suddenly go, well, maybe I should go bang somebody too? Do you call
No.
up friends with benefits boy? You don't do that?
No, I don't do that. I just
Okay.
let him do what he does.
All right. Now, are y'all using protection?
Yes, actually, we are.
That's so good.
He's so clean. It's everything.
Of course, you don't want to touch you without something on.
Yeah.
Now, does he use Magnum condoms or like regular condoms?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that.
You don't put it on for him?
No.
Kind of girl, you don't open the package up, the wrapper, and
No.
you're just so spoiled.
Yes,
So, all right. So basically, y'all are using protection because you don't want to end up like your sister.
I am.
You're not ready to have that. Let her have the babies. Let you have the fun, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you going to be the contact with Michael,
Mm-hmm.
Andy's son? He sent you a couple text messages. Can you just tell us briefly what they said?
Let me look. It's been a couple days.
Jimmy's always laughing. What's he doing over there? What do you got on your screen over there, dude? You're in your own little world, just having a good time.
He
over
just
there.
posted a really funny picture on Twitter.
About what?
You can look
Oh
at it
yeah.
later.
Well, we like kind of stopped talking, me and Michael. So I kind of like deleted his number. So then he texted me Happy Easter and like sent me Happy
Let me see.
Easter picture.
So the only communication is he sent you a Happy Easter with a cute picture, and he sent this when?
like it wasn't even
Hey,
Easter yet.
yesterday, tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's today the 3rd or 2nd?
The 4th.
4th. So he sent this yesterday. Now, is that the only text he sent you
Yeah.
since the episode?
No. Well, I mean, it was just kind of like talking about my day and how it went.
Hey, how's your day? Okay, good. Yeah. Blew his chance. He blew it. Remember we talked about this, Sam.
Girls get.
You have a certain amount of opportunity where people are interested, and you got to kind of cape par diem. Every once in a while, the interest level is so high that the girls are going to wait. But typically, you got to think, nah, it's probably not there. So when you have a chance to get out and close the deal. Or someone like Marlena will find some other guy in
very
between.
impatient.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to put some girl that looks good on hold. And you're like, well, I don't want to call her tonight or go over tomorrow night. I'll wait like next week because there are going to be other guys knocking at that door, right, Marlena? Lots of
Exactly.
guys knocking at your door, aren't they?
Yes.
Especially you're out there running around in thongs in front of Taco Bell or wherever you're at. I got to think
Urban
all sorts
Taco.
urban taco, all sorts of opportunities come your way, don't they? How often do you guys pick up on you, hit on you, like when you're just out and about?
Oh my gosh! Like I'll do it on purpose just to see how much guys like walk up to me like on Sunday fun days.
Mhm.
There's patio girl and there's like all my friends are out there And so I'll be like walking my dog like in heels and a cute like tiny dress, and I'll have like one guy come up to me like, "Hey, I'm Mark," and another guy come up to me, "Hey, I'm this," and then they're like fighting over me of who's gonna talk to me and stuff.
Really?
And then there's like more guys coming, and I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to walk my dog in peace and like keep on.
And there's
going.
other hot girls around too, aren't there?
Yes.
So it's like, what about in just normal public? When you go to the store, have you?
People like to stare at me. I don't.
But have you
know.
been hit? I mean, has the guy approached you to hit up on you, like just, I don't know, just period, like at school or obviously school, I would think, but
There's
at the gas
like three
station?
guys at my school.
at the gas station?
No, I don't talk to guys at the gas station.
Okay, guys aren't like, "Hey, what's up, baby?
Trying to holla.
What's up, girl? Where you from?" They don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
They do that.
I roll up my window. and
Never
keep
works,
driving.
does it? Hot guy does it. It works, doesn't it? Hot guy at the gas
Sometimes.
pump. You're like, "Oh, I'm just heading over to the Fun Day Sunday. I'm gonna be showing my ass at Taco Bell here in a little bit, or Urban Taco." You talk to the hot guy who does it, right?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Of course you do.
Oh, actually, one guy walked up to me last Sunday. He's like, "Oh, well, I think you're really pretty. Let me take you out." He gave me his number, and then he's like, "I wouldn't be talking to you right now if like I was in a relationship or anything." When a guy says that, obviously they are like in a relationship. So I was like, I didn't think anything of it. So I postponed our date for like next week sometime because I was really busy this week. So 2 nights ago, I was walking my dog, and the trolley drives by my apartment, and I happen to look through the trolley, and he's sitting there with his wife. And
Now,
he
hold on,
looks at me.
whoa, guys! Did everyone catch up on what I just caught up on? You just said you don't want to date other people because Greco sit down P boy is your man right now, and yet you're setting up a date with this guy.
Yeah, I mean, it was like last week. So me and
Last week you were
Adrian-
seeing that guy,
Yeah, well, barely. It was like 1 week.
so much more committed this week compared to
Yeah.
the last 3 days have been pretty intense. We've had like Legos, and
Yeah.
he supersized me at McDonald's, so. You
so
know.
awkward. We like looked at each other.
What does he
and
do to
gave
pee
me
when he's
that
out in
look.
public? Like when he's at McDonald's, how does he pee there? He sits down like nasty. What about portable toilets? Is he gonna sit down and pee at a portable toilet like at a sporting event?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh Jesus! Wow, that's so
Yeah.
weird. All right, so you were more committed this week, so you will not be taking offers.
Exactly.
Wow. All right, too bad. You know why? I found something for you that was a really good catch.
Who?
A guy.
What does he look like?
He's blonde hair.
Oh.
He's outgoing. He's into the car scene. You don't like blonde hair guys?
I've never actually dated a blonde-headed.
Good looking little kid.
Okay.
He's not a little kid to me. He's, everything's a little kid to me.
Does he have hair?
Yeah. Does he have hair?
Like your hair, or just like short hair?
No, he's got like kind of surfer hair.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Huh?
That's nice.
I kind of is. It kind of just kind of lays. It just kind of goes wherever he feels like it. He's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Surfer hair. Like got up, just got out of the water, and he's not carrying a surfboard.
That's kind of hot.
He skates. He's a pretty good skater.
Yeah.
But he's a man. He's got a job and a car and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just something he does on the side. Did as a kid. But so he's like a skater type guy.
Maybe I'll be interested.
Maybe
I have
you'd
to
be
see what he looks like first before we set anything up, because that Michael thing didn't work out too well.
That wasn't my fault, and I told y'all I'm not going to endorse this. I was doing an experiment, and it would have worked out fine. I had one. It wasn't going to work out fine. Without me involved, it wasn't going to work out fine. I tried to pull out and let fate happen, but then he got mad at some stuff I said on the radio, apparently. So whatever.
Oh, well.
This one will work out. You'll enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Promise you. I mean, it's just a simple day. You down?
I'm down.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set this one up from A to Z. I'll make sure it happens.
Okay. Yeah, because Adrian's going out of town tomorrow.
Oh,
For
how
till Wednesday.
long will he be? Till Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, for a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Guys, y'all hear that? Adrian's out of town for a whole week. So, wow.
Don't say anything.
Don't say nothing. All right. All right, cool. We're going to set you up on a date. It's going to be a good date. I think the whole show, we're all behind this, right?
Yep.
We're all excited about this.
Hell yeah.
We all feel like it's the perfect match.
Could be the perfect guy for you.
Maybe.
How tall are you?
5'3".
Y'all gonna be adorable together. He's tall. He's taller than you, but no, he's probably like 5'9".
Yeah, that's a good size.
good side. Perfect for
Yeah.
holding hands, kissing,
Yeah.
little making
You
out.
don't want to like stand on the stool and like having to reach to kiss your man.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. We talked about that. It's just not right.
Yeah.
Anybody making out in movie theaters anymore? Is that something that people still do when
No.
they're younger?
Nah, I don't think so.
It don't, because things are just. Remember, did we all go to the movies when we were kids and make out? That was like part of the whole reason was to make out. Sam,
I didn't.
Jimmy,
I have a truth
Jimmy.
to be told.
You have a truth. You had sex in the movie theater, didn't you?
It was my very first time.
Your first time to have sex in a movie theater? Holy cow! What movie?
I don't know. It was
You don't know the movie, and you, oh my, well, how unromantic are you?
an empty movie theater.
It was an empty movie theater, and you had
The
sex
movie
in
was
it.
going on, yeah.
You don't know what the hell movie was.
No.
Your first time
Yeah.
was it? Oh my! It had to be so uncomfortable. I mean, just your first time for a girl, period, is gonna be uncomfortable. Okay.
Yeah, it hurt.
The fact it's in a movie theater has got to be even more so. Did he finish?
Yeah.
All over you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he tried not to because it was like black seats and
Wow, unprotected,
clothes.
obviously.
yes.
Marlena, what do we got? See, that's why one of you is sick. One of you's pregnant right now, right there. Unprotected movie theater sex. So, wow, how long? We're running out of time, man. What time is it?
It's just about
Time.
2.
The show's
Oh
over.
my gosh.
Oh goodness! So your first time was at a movie theater. You're kidding me. You don't remember the movie? How? That'd make the show much better if you could tell me what you are watching. Was it a boring movie? Do you remember anything about it at all?
No.
Y'all just
No,
walked
I-
in and started making out. How old were you?
Do I have to tell you?
Yes, it's confession day. Remember, it's Easter Sunday. You have to tell me.
I know.
You're so
15.
honest. You're 15. Okay, didn't we just catch you in a lie from a couple days from? You notice how the truth, guys. We kind of like go back and check my documentation. I'm pretty sure you told me 18 last time. I don't forget things like that. You know that. You realize that, right?
I know.
Never lie to me.
Well, I guess God forgive me. It's
No, you're getting
Easter
forgiven.
Sunday.
Anything else you want to confess about? You got 2 out of the way. Anything else?
Not on the top of my head.
Any
might
kind
come
of,
out
any kind,
later,
of, any
but-
kind. Hey, while you've been sitting here today in this room, any impure thoughts? God knows those too.
I've been really horny all day.
You've been horny all day
Yeah.
in this room. Look,
Or William.
did I say wham?
No. William, that's his name.
Oh, I thought I said wham.
My
Like,
next door neighbor.
William.
Yeah.
So you've been having impure thoughts the whole time you've been in this room today.
No, it's just been like an all day.
Oh, all
party.
day just impure,
Yeah.
and all this sexual talk's probably made it worse.
Yes.
So sit down, P boys, and get lucky in about an hour from now, maybe.
Yeah, we're actually meeting up in like an hour.
Oh,
He
good.
needs to give me my wallet.
He's got your wallet.
Yeah.
Wow, Sam, what do you think about that?
What, her and her new boy?
No, she's been having impure thoughts sitting here during the show the whole
Oh,
time.
good for her.
She said
Go
she's
get
been
some.
horny the whole time. Wow, good for her. Wow, interesting. All right, well, listen, we've had another great show. The Adventures of Marlena continue on. We're enjoying it. You guys enjoy this? Is this something y'all look forward to every week?
Yeah.
Say I'm very entertaining.
Do y'all think it's like? I like the fact that you started like you're getting to know us, so you're kind of coming forward a little bit about some of the lies you told, which, by the way, I never believed.
I
But
knew.
so it's like it's nice that you're just opening up. This might be a good show for your mom to watch,
Oh heck no.
but she would kill you, wouldn't she?
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
you'd not be allowed out of the house, would you?
Well, I mean, I live with myself, but
But she'd probably make you. She'd quit paying your rent.
everything.
You would have to go back home. All right, guys. Well, remember, this weekend, we're going to be at the Back 9 from 3 to 6 p.m. doing stunt shows, acrobatics, egg tossing, dirty egg stuff, all sorts of fun activities. Also, tailgaters, 7777 Warren Parkway, right out there off the tollway. Come out there and check it out. Drink specials at both locations. They've got, man, I know that one of the drinks is like $1, man. Some dude's like had a bottle of beer. He's like, this was $1. I don't know which one it was, but,
Oh, Tailgaters had dollar drafts the other day
man, how can they do that and make money?
because they had a keg.
Okay, well, anyway, great drink specials at both locations. Don't miss out. We'll have some hot girls out there. I know our new girl, Tina Temptation, as we call her now, will be there. You were there last week at the Back Nine, weren't you?
Yeah,
Did you
I
have
was.
fun?
Will you be there this Sunday?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can be
Fair
there.
enough.
You want to work?
Yeah, kind of.
I'm about to cut you a check.
You can wash my car.
Wow, Marlena. Wow. What? Oh, Marlena Mischief.
Mischief.
Marlena Mischief and Tina Temptation are both going to be there. So how good would that be? All right, cool. Cool. We'll check you guys next time. Remember, check us out on thebarlive.com. Listen from your iPhone, your Droid, and your BlackBerry. Anything else you want to plug, Sam? Anything?
Just you can go to redcarpetcrash.com and win free stuff.
Jimmy?
No.
Jimmy's good. Marlena?
Catch me next week.
All right. All right. Cool. All right, guys. We're out of here, man. We'll see you next time.